Hello, this is Salka, and welcome to Terminator Dark Fate Defiance. This is honestly one of the best things I'm looking forward to this entire year. One of the better games. I say best, but whew, she good. So let's jump into it. I say jump into it. But I will mention that I have been playing this crazily. I've maybe put 14 to 15 hours now into the demo before I even started recording. Oops. I'll probably skip the most of the cutscenes and whatever else. It's a good game. I like the fact that they do this prologue. They kind of give you almost like a little rundown of the characters involved and like before everything goes to shit. Or everything is gone to shit. But they kind of give you a view of like you got the military here currently just getting its ass kicked. Hence got it all the equipment.
Hey, wait up!
Should go from the old to the new. It's nice.
The machines are coming. Army's trying to slow them down, but there's still people trapped in the ruins. We gotta find them before the battle reaches them. We're still cops, right? We got a duty to help those people.
Leave it to the army. This is war. You want to be a hero? Then go ahead. But none of us are trained for this. Rest of you do what you want. I'm out of here.
Hey, asshole! What happened?
Also,
We're with you, Stevens.
this man is so auto-tuned it hurts. Well, he might not be auto-tuned, but he sounds so computer-generated, it's like, are you a robot?
Yes, copy that. Let's hit the road.
Over here. Crew are dead, but radio's still working.
Tell me you can't hear that.
Anyone there?
You can't,
Are we the only
can't tell me that man ain't robotic.
Our OC's dead.
I'm here. Tell me where you are, and we'll come to you.
Who is this?
Right, I'm gonna skip this. Save some time.
Copy that.
You that cop on the radio.
You're
We
the
got
cop.
people nearby.
Moving there.
But, I didn't really show off there, but, I'll do that later. Your guys have ammo. And, well, a certain amount of equipment uses, so be mindful of that. Very mindful. You guys have the ability, well, there's the mines, there's the smoke. Smoke works both ways. So when you deploy it, they get an accuracy debuff. So
Okay with me. Long as he knows
it's
what
kind
he's
of like
doing.
you're
Here they come.
I need to
Get
leave,
ready.
or when you're trying to push an assault.
Moving squad.
So here's a little bit of advice, or not advice, but a little tip something you can do against the Rubits.
They're coming. We should get our infantry into the cover of that building.
Nice little minefield. Why? Just fuck the robots. Also, 0 out of 142. When, like, it blows me away the amount of units you can fit in these buildings. But I mean, it does purport to, like, how these buildings would be. You'd have, like, some, like, all these buildings must be office people sitting around these cubicles and shit.
Him, the cop on the radio. Tell us what to do. Good to have you aboard, soldier.
But, oh, hey!
We got a Bradley crew
Stop.
in those ruins
Go with it.
nearby. They're out of command.
My suggestion to you is keeping your infantry in buildings. They are not meant to be in the open. They will die horrendously and very quickly. Even then, strong buildings like this will keep your guys alive from extreme pounding. But, look at that. Man took one shot and nearly killed a man.
Engineers en route.
They will heal themselves, so that won't stay permanently like that. But
We're pinned.
you're likely to lose a guy right here. I might lose a guy right here.
Moving there. Engineers en route.
Ooh, what was that?
Engineers reporting.
I I did things, the game didn't like it. I think it's where I entered this building here. You're not supposed to be entering this building for a little bit of time. Actually, there was a whole ass cutscene that just skipped. They were supposed to, basically what it does, it pops over and it's like, what are you doing over here? Get that Bradley over in the defensive line. And Buddy was like, yes, sir! So that's what happened there. That was different. Oh. The duty of the mines. Get wrecked, nerds. These guys, from what I remember, I was playing the skirmish mode, they don't have a repair function. That can be real bad real quick, just so you know. So, oh, another thing is, your deaths in the beginning of this mission do not matter. I mean, besides losing everybody. That's not automatically a game over. But, other than that, it doesn't matter if these guys live or die. So you can lose a guy or two here, and it won't matter, from what I'm aware of. Unless later on there's like a squad somewhere.
We got civilian survivors here. Send them to the evac point and keep searching for others.
Engineers have smoke grenades. We can use them to lay down smoke cover
So
and blind
we're just gonna
incoming
just
enemy
kind
fire.
of blitz through this. This is the evac point. Not that, you know, you really wanna... If you wanna sit here and listen to the story again, when the full game comes out, probably be a little bit more.
Engineers here.
Early game access like this with demo. Oh, by the way, demo's available again. It was only available through the Steam Fest at first, but where the demo was so popular, they brought it back. Which, mind you, I put 14 hours before I even made a video on it, so take that as you will. And now that's triggered, we can leave. This is a small bug right here. You do find these civilians, but they won't move. They'll just stay there. Oosh. Which I honestly can't wait to get my hands on one of these. Please, give me. I like artillery. Oh no. I had a sudden realization. I misplaced my beer. What does the world come to?
Engineers here.
Ooh. Again, that one, this is going to be something I'll mention here. Distance and fire rate. Big.
In position.
That's how you determine inaccuracy in this game, is the distance between you and the fire. So, you can park this boy right up on top of some infantry, and it will dominate the infantry. But things get a little spicy.
This is a military frequency. Identify yourself.
Oh, I can't skip this. I can just do explanations here now.
Command of some of your leader units. I'll pull them out of here once we get all the
Where's that?
Understood.
Oh, so you see that gun on this? There's a button in here that's like it's like basically turn in, and that gunner will pop in instead of sitting on the turret and being exposed to fire.
You did this?
I did.
Let's get through this, because, good lord. Ranges. I think I go to the ranges. I'm gonna skip that too. Skippy, skippy, skip, skip, skip. I won't do that in the main game. When I get into the main game, I'll play it through no interruptions. Maybe I'll do a silent playthrough for that, because I really do like sitting down and listening to the voice acting and everything else when I have the opportunity.
Good job, Lieutenant.
We got movement.
Okay, this is mostly just tips if you want to play the game, see how, or tips for the first quote-unquote 3 missions. It's technically prologue, tutorial phase 1 and 2, and then you actually have a base defense mission.
Got it.
Okay, Humvee's in position.
Which,
Ready to go, sir. Affirmative.
once you get into part 2 of the tutorial, is where you have to be careful with your units, because they carry forward.
Change in position.
and you want to keep your death count as low as possible.
Infantry's where we need them.
And I'll explain that when we get to probably the next video, unfortunately, because it takes a bit.
Snipers reporting.
Copy. Snipers are in place. All in position.
I've seen some people do videos of just like part 1 of the tutorial and then do another video for this mission, and I'm just like, but why? But why?
Some of them are modded.
There's no point.
Advanced tactics.
The amount of time is
Dodge that bullet.
what, roughly 20-30 minutes, and then
Fire at will.
the other mission definitely takes 30 minutes. So you want to keep these guys. This is why I kept these guys lined up, because if they were standing up right now, they would have taken too much fire and died. Also, let's bring up my favorite feature of the game, the tactical pods. And I mean, because now I'm able to move things. It's like I'm moving like a computer now, essentially. And you fucked that. You fucked that shot so hard. You hurt my soul. I'm getting close. There you go.
Target destroyed.
Don't care. Now your infantry, you don't need them in this part. Not at all. But I will say, put your... this is kind of a 50-50 here. Putting your snipers up here kind of gives them the best range from here to over here to over here. But they also are more on the front line as things come over this way.
Humvee reporting, sir. We'll be there.
But I do say keep your infantry over here, because usually, kind of like almost like 50-50, usually, yeah, you'll see. You'll see when we get there.
On the way. Yes, sir.
And these arrows don't respond in it, like, when you drive over them half the time, so it's kind of like move to them. You might be able to stagger orders. Let's see. No. Maybe? I may have just been too quick.
Humvee's on site.
Yes, okay.
Got enemies.
So you can't stagger the orders.
Got enemy fire on our position.
But you don't want to rush in to here because the dogs, well,
Incoming threat.
they kind of all up in this shit. But they make good target practice for your vehicles. This is right here. My guy just got promoted there not too long ago because he killed enough guys to kind of get that experience. Your experience,
Just give us the target.
I think I was talking about that briefly earlier. Basically, the inaccuracy portion on distance, that gets reduced when they level up.
Road ahead clear.
Going. On the move, sir.
So you kind of want to have your guys stay alive as much as possible, taking the fewest casualties, because I'll show you after again.
On the move, sir.
And keep these guys here real quick, because we're gonna need that. These assholes here are gonna come in handy.
We got signals showing a major Legion buildup in the
Oh
area.
no,
Definitely
gonna be one of them days.
Got our anti-tank.
Get us where we need.
So as much as these vehicles have a crew of 3 or 3, they also have a passenger limit,
En route.
which
Going.
honestly basically means all vehicles are transports, to a degree, which is beautiful. And they also carry ammo, maintenance supplies, and they have their own fuel source.
En route.
So not only do they have their own ammo, so here's their ammo supply, they have like ammo for infantry as well, which really comes in handy when you kind of get desperate.
We'll be there. ATGF relocating.
But when it comes to using these guys here on this part, it's kind of like wait. It's kind of wait from the get in range. They'll kind of do it themselves, but for extra security, I kind of wait until they're in the green and tell them to fire.
We're on it. Ready? Got it.
There we go. Usually that triggers the AI to shoot at these boys. Not today.
Road's cleared.
And then move in the Humvee to clean up all the bullshit.
Requesting to fall back.
And if you're not careful, you will lose people.
Units holding the road in secondary camp.
Target those. I don't. That was a little silly on my Humvee's part. Targeting the things that are farther away versus the point blank boys. So, tactical pause. That would be my suggestion there. So here's another little thing right here. See this? That's my armor of the vehicle. My front armor and my left side armor, it has now been compromised to a good degree. If it takes more fire, it will actually be compromised and shots will go through, killing the crew.
Movement. We have
Legion.
Doc.
And we're gonna skip that, start this. Oh shit.
Good as new.
Get up, fuckers. Get up, fuckers, and run. Run! Run, you bitches. Actually.
Ready. Moving. On the move, sir. Reporting. Anti-tank support inbound. Get us where we need
Get
it.
in the vehicle. This is no time to dilly-dally.
Going. Moving.
Okay, Doc.
Up to my wrists in a patient's chest.
Eventually.
cavity. But let me
Eventually,
tell you,
they'll
I'm
decide to
checking
drive.
with you on that.
Anti-tank on our feet. Humvee reporting, sir.
I mean, I could have already just left and run back at that rate. That was just silly. I mean,
En
no.
route.
Just in case. You never know.
Got incoming. Vehicle under attack. On the move, sir. Two targets sighted. Moving in our sight.
I'm gonna turn the vehicle this way. Wait, that's compromised armor. What am I doing? Right side, left side. Right.
Got more wireheads incoming.
Good thing to do.
I got it here,
Fixing the
Sergeant.
wheels.
And people here needing my attention.
On our feet.
So this can be a double-edged sword right here. Keeping your
See
guys
the
out in the
striker we got?
open.
Good vehicle.
Okay. One second.
Going. Moving. On the move, sir.
Keeping these guys out in the open can be a double-edged sword.
Anti-tank support inbound.
And I should be able to do that, no problem.
Reporting. Target's in range. Vehicle under attack.
Because straight fire will kill these guys.
En route.
So making sure something is the main primary focus is highly suggested.
Rangers incoming.
So right side armor is
Camouflage and
pretty much fucked now.
light vehicles. Just don't put them up against heavy armor.
And yeah.
Moving. Hostile
Boom.
unit eliminated. What are the orders?
How's it going, Doc? Not good. I need to get these patients.
Right side's compromised, like gone.
You got one? Back in Haven.
I don't know,
Get
these
them
might be
there,
toast
I
too.
can save you.
Sit rep, Lieutenant.
But you want these guys in the house,
We need some abandoned
these guys there.
Bad call, Sergeant. What about these injured civilians?
We stay here, we all
They're
go
on
there. We pull back, our core fighting strength will survive.
You want to leave these people for Legion to recapture? Not happening.
Reporting.
It's spicy for me.
Getting it back up. Anti-tank support. Repairs complete. Good as new. On our feet. We'll be there.
The only thing only that's not compromised on this armor is the front.
Ready for launch.
That's not the good.
Anti-tank support inbound. On the move.
Let's get these guys set up over here.
Contact. Got incoming. No trouble. Got incoming. Got him in our sight.
See what works best.
Uh-oh. Incoming suicide bomb drones.
Lieutenant, get our people into cover. There's armored vehicles, more buildings, and strong points. Just focus fire on the
Bob. Also, weapon strikers, good to have you. basically let everything target that first. Bigger profile, more armor. Kind of keeps the crew alive longer. Also has a good, it has good rotation on the turret, since it's a powered turret. So takes care of shit.
We're pulling out and taking all these people back to Haven with us.
Hope you know what you're doing, sir. Wireheads could track us back to Haven.
But this is why I put the snipers there. They can reach out, kind of steal some kills there.
Need immediate evac. Incoming hostiles.
And
Multiple
it's
units.
stop firing.
They ain't happy about what we did to their convoy.
All right.
I want that sniper to get some kills.
We need to buy time
Put
for
them
the
over
Duck to
there.
get these people
Back you up.
We didn't rescue them just for Legion to take them back again. So much for quiet recon patrol. You good with this, Lance?
There's gonna be a couple vehicles roll up now in a second. Gonna get a little spook.
Got enemies near the Humvee. Knocked outside it. Got trouble. Out of our sight.
One of two. That hit the fucking pole. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Humvee's on site.
Are you shitting me? Game, please. Stop it.
We have the target.
I don't, this isn't funny anymore.
Enemy presence here.
Absolutely terrifying.
Want us to take a shot? Enemies ahead.
Alright, front left armor has been compromised.
HCGM deployed. On the way. Out of ammo, sir.
Ooh. That is literally the spookiest thing in the game, and it's gone.
On the move, sir.
Now we can move.
HCGM relocating.
That's initially like the big shit wave that will ruin your day. Everything else you can kind of just, it's a gravy train after this point. Unless the devs see this and then decide to change it. Which they probably won't, but you know, just to be aware of.
Yes, sir. Relocating.
Don't run it. You don't want you to die.
Got eyes on the enemy. Got company. Yes, sir.
Takes care of that. You guys can get out.
Rangers ready. Moving.
Up there.
HCGM on the move. Got it coming. Enemy sighted. HCGM squad.
Why did you guys have to go the difficult way? Come back.
Anti-tank support inbound. Contact. We'll be there. Target spotted. Infantry permanent. Pick your target. Target eliminated.
Nice.
Anti-tank support inbound. This HCGM relocated. Got company. Enemy spotted. Anti-tank support inbound. On the move. On our feet. Orders, sir. Relocating. Enemy force. Enemy presence here. One word. Blown the hell.
This is kind of cheeses Maximus, but you know, I don't mind.
Yes, sir. Going. It's
Civilians
prepared.
on their way to Haven.
Let's
On the way.
bring you up here.
En route.
Now the vehicles, they like to do silly things. So generally, I would suggest
En route.
kind of moving your vehicles one by one. Well, unless like they kind of get like if they get tangled up. So if like I try to put this vehicle going down this way and this vehicle going up that, there's a good chance they might get tangled up and like slow everything down. So keep that in mind.
On the way.
Excuse me.
Going.
I'm waiting on a bit of supper here yet, so
Fire on the target.
getting a little rumbly here.
Got enemy fire.
Humvee carrying the wounded is out of harm's way. More incoming wirehead. Shit, they must have opened up a whole new production line with what they're throwing at us.
No way we can handle that many of them, Lieutenant.
Agreed. Doc's got those people in the evac points. We're done here. Okay, Founders. Disengage and fall back.
But this is the end of this portion here.
Hey, buddy. I'll see you there.
Just gonna speed it up a little bit. But basically, you can kind of get yourself in a position in this game where if you played it before, you could technically come down and rescue Laszlo's squad.
Fire!
Because say if you were paying attention to the fact, oh shit, alright, move.
Going. Moving. Yes, sir.
I don't like that. That's a good way to get crew killed.
Heads up! All new Legion formation incoming!
But like where they say like you got units, you're pulling back, you bring in the units to bring in the civilians to Haven, you brought them up there and they're on the way to Haven. Now you're pulling back to
They're
Haven.
moving to cut off our retreat.
No way. Last. You last. It's the
But yeah, he's like, no, we won't make it. And meanwhile, my striker's right here. The enemy force is down the road. We could pick them up and leave. I won't lie.
Yes, sir.
That would happen. But I'll probably stop and repair these guys in response for the next video. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to leave a like, maybe subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.